So we got some brand new gameplay screenshots of The Last of Us Part 2, which is captured from a PS4 Pro on the highest possible quality. And I went through all of these pictures and found some very interesting things, and some of these screenshots are also very much related to scenes that was previously shown in The Last of Us 2 reveal trailers and some chunk of gameplays that we have already seen. So today we're gonna go take a complete in-depth look into these screenshots, and I'm gonna break down a lot of things that you guys might have missed, including some of the most interesting gameplay features that I'm pretty sure that you guys are absolutely gonna love it. First, I want to start off with the scene here where Joel and his brother Tommy ride on a horse together into a small town called Jackson. Now, I know that at first we all thought that we'll never get to play as Joel in The Last of Us 2, but this here is a confirmation that we are indeed going to play as Joel in The Last of Us Part 2. So basically, it looks like there are two different timelines that are connected to the story. One being the present, where both Joel and Ellie are alive, as we have seen in the trailers. But in the trailer though, Joel does look really old compared to the other scenes here, where he looks much younger, like what we saw in The Last of Us Part 1. So maybe I'm guessing like the starting quarter of the game we might be playing as Joel and basically get to know what happened after The Last of Us Part 1 ended. So in the scene here, Joel and Tommy are entering into a new survivors camp called Jackson to start building a new life for themselves and Ellie. And in another screenshot here, the same town Jackson looks like is going to be burning down, like as though there was some kind of a war going on and Jackson is falling apart. Maybe it was the WLF militia that did this. So like we were talking about before, Joel looking younger in some shots. This screenshot here where Joel is playing a guitar is actually the younger version of Joel compared to the ones that we saw in the trailer. And I don't know if you guys have already seen some of the leaked gameplays of The Last of Us 2 recently. Don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys, but in Last of Us 2, Ellie could play guitar with all different chords showing up on the screen. And I'm not talking about any cutscenes. It was all purely controllable gameplay, and we can make these characters play the guitars. So like we see in this screenshot here, it looks like we'll be playing as younger version of Joel, and this here is a shot from the gameplay where we can play a guitar playing as the character Joel. So whatever the timeline this scene is on, it is pretty much confirmed that we are going to be playing as Joel nonetheless, but it's probably going to be the younger version of the Joel that we saw in The Last of Us Part 1. So if Joel is younger, then maybe we'll get to see the younger version of Ellie as well. So maybe the game will transition to 5 years later after a few episodes, and that is when we start playing as the older version of Ellie. Now in another screenshot here, we see a much older version of Joel, and there's two different angles of the shot. One shows Joel standing there looking all sad and emotional, and on the other side there is Ellie. And I think I'm not the only one here that thinks Ellie in this shot looks completely different from the other motion capture scenes. But one thing for sure is though that Ellie in this scene looks extremely sad, like she's about to cry or something. And my best guess is that Joel did something that he might regret and Ellie is just confronting him about it. Or I even have another theory of this picture which I think that you guys are gonna absolutely hate, but I'm still gonna tell it to you guys. I honestly feel like Ellie's immunity is no longer an advantage to her, and maybe the fungus in her brain is starting to grow faster and she's probably falling sick. As you can see in this picture here, her eyes looks all reddish, like she's starting to fall sick or whatever, or maybe she's already infected as well. And Joel is really worried about Ellie, and thus he makes this really sad looking face. And now there's another scene here which looks like a shot from the subway that was already shown in one of the trailers, but in the trailer here Ellie is wearing a hoodie, whereas in the screenshot she's wearing her blue jeans shirt. So maybe there are different subways in the game, or maybe we might end up going to the same location multiple times in different timestamps, or maybe there is different outfit options in the game. That would be really cool if Naughty Dog goes for a different outfit option in The Last of Us 2. And there's also another cool shot here that looks the same as subways that we have seen in the trailers, and my god, that sure is one hella infected that we'll have to deal with when the game comes out. Now guys, there's another very interesting shot here where Ellie and Jesse are on some kind of adventure together, and I'm pretty sure that most of you guys might have missed this one, but if you look very closely into the image here, you can actually see that Jesse is crying. His eyes is filled with tears, and there's teardrops dripping down his eyes as well. So there sure is some sort of an emotional conversation between Jesse and Ellie here. Maybe Dina is really the one that gets shot in the trailer, and maybe Jesse wants to tag along with Ellie on her revenge quest in finding and killing every last one of them. Because in the reveal trailer shown at E3 2018, Jesse comes up to Ellie and tells her that he has a thing for Dina and that he loves her. But in return, Dina and Ellie turned out to be something that Jesse never expected. Well, may God bless this man's poor soul. But he for sure is not happy about Ellie stealing his gold though. But maybe since Dina was killed, both Ellie and Jesse tagged along on a revenge quest, because both Ellie and Jesse do seem like they cared for Dina, and now maybe they want to give her the justice that she deserves. And guys, there's another screenshot here which shows Ellie and Dina are lying on a bed, probably talking about the profits Naughty Dog is gonna make when The Last of Us 2 comes out. But hey, this scene here is also from already shown trailer where Dina and Ellie snuck into an old friend Eugene's mansion and are smoking the J in his basement. Now there sure seems to be a lot of horse riding gameplays available in The Last of Us 2, and this shot here looks absolutely stunning. I can't stop noticing the fact on how realistic these leaves on the trees look like, and look at the sun rays falling through the trees and everything. Man, just imagine how insanely beautiful this game would look like when we play this on the PlayStation 5 with RTX turned on. There is no doubt that this will be one of the best looking games of all time. But other than that though, there's nothing really special about this screenshot that I could analyze other than just noticing the beauty of this game itself. But hey, how many of you guys do remember the mall fight from The Last of Us Part 1? This scene right here where some man or woman, I can't really tell, is trying to attack Ellie, and the background looks very much like the mall area that we have already seen in The Last of Us Part 1. Now obviously it would be a really cool idea to go back to the mall and see how it looks like 5 years later in The Last of Us Part 2 world. But other than that, the final screenshot I have is this one where it looks like Ellie is entering the WLF territory, where there's a spray paint on the wall posting a warning sign which says trespassers killed on site. Now that's something I would stay far away from, but since it's Ellie we are talking about, she's probably trying to get in there willingly, maybe because the people she wants dead are the WLF. Maybe they are the reason for all that hate she's carrying on her shoulders, and once again we are using the horse as a means of transport. And maybe this guy in this screenshot is one of the leaders of WLF, and it looks like this guy is the same guy who's torching the other guy who's sitting on the chair in one of these trailers. And gotta give him though, he's really good at tortures. And guys, a lot of you from the comment section were asking me to run a poll in the comments, asking me to ask the rest of the community on whether you're getting The Last of Us 2 as a digital version or physical version. So if the digital version is preferred by more of you guys, then maybe we can ask Naughty Dog to release the game digitally and early, and give digital download codes to everyone that already paid for a physical version, only until they can start selling the physical discs, which by the way is not going to be possible for many more months to come, because the global pandemic situation is only growing worse every day, and there seems to be no end to this thing, man. And now that Sony has even refunded the digital version games on the PlayStation Store to all of those who have pre-ordered the game, maybe this might take an entire year to get everything back to normal. So obviously we cannot sit here waiting for a whole year for The Last of Us 2 to release physical versions. So we need to let Naughty Dog know that we want the digital release as soon as possible. And if more of you guys agree with getting a CD key digitally, now until we receive all of our physical versions, then I think that would be the best thing for everyone, because I obviously don't think that Naughty Dog is literally gonna wait an entire year in order to like wait for the global pandemic situations to calm down and then release their game, probably nearing when the PS5 releases. So let us all just cross our fingers and pray for a really smooth launch for The Last of Us Part 2. With that being said, guys, I'm doing a giveaway of The Last of Us Part 2 Standard Edition. In order to win a free digital code, all you have to do is keep staying active on the channel and engage yourself in the Twitter community. And I've already got a few guys in my mind that I want to be picking as winners, because I've been seeing some of you guys indulging in the community very well, and I will be announcing the winners one after the other on Twitter, so make sure you guys go follow me there. I will leave my Twitter link in the pinned comment section down below, and I'm also hosting an event with Ben Studios, who are the creator of Days Gone. So all of you guys are welcome to join the event. There's going to be a lots and lots of big giveaways and prizes to win, and we will be conducting quiz competitions and challenges in Days Gone, and the winners will get to win a lots of amazing prizes. And let me tell you, these prizes are so good that I want to win one for myself. So anybody that is subscriber to this channel and who follows me on Twitter are most welcome to take part in this event. I hope I can provide you guys with as much entertainment as possible in these tough times. So we all need to come together as community and make sure to help each other out with whatever we possibly can. And if you guys are new to this community and my channel, if you guys are looking for a YouTube channel channel that covers The Last of Us Part 2 every single day, then you should totally subscribe to my channel and turn your video notifications on. And if you guys did enjoy this video, then leave a like to support The Last of Us 2 content, and it also helps this video a lot. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a blast of a day, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Till then, take care fams, and goodbye.